Yo, yo, yo! What is happening, everyone? You are officially entering the Fluency Lab. I'm Leo, the guy who used to think short and sweet was a type of candy.
Well, it is sweet, but not the kind you eat, Leo. Hi, everyone. I'm Emma. We are so thrilled to have you back with us. If you're looking to add that native spice to your English, you are in exactly the right place.
Today, we are breaking down a secret weapon in English conversation. We're talking about binomial pairs.
Such a fancy linguistic name for something so simple. Basically, these are pairs of words, usually joined by and or, that always stay in the same order. Think of them like best friends in the English language. They never leave each other's side and they never switch places.
This is the weirdest part for me, Emma. Why can't I say sound and safe or error and trial? People would still understand me, right?
They would understand you, Leo, but their brains would do a double take. It's like hearing someone say jelly and peanut butter. It's just wrong. Our ears are tuned to a specific rhythm. Binomial pairs are fixed. If you flip them, you immediately sound like a non-native speaker.
So it's all about the flow and the music of the language?
Exactly. These pairs make your speech sticky in a good way. They help the listener follow you more easily because the brain expects the second word as soon as it hears the first.
Let's start with the big ones. Safe and sound. I hear this in movies all the time.
Yes, we use safe and sound to say that someone is completely unharmed after a dangerous situation. For example, despite the storm, they arrived home safe and sound.
It's interesting because sound here doesn't mean noise, right?
Great catch. In this context, sound is an old-fashioned way of saying healthy or solid. Think of a sound mind in a sound body. So you are safe and you are physically solid.
Okay, and what about trial and error? That's my entire life in the Fluency Lab, honestly.
Mine too. Trial and error is the process of solving a problem by trying different methods until you find the one that works. You make a mistake, the error, you learn, and you try again, the trial. You might say, I didn't have a manual for the furniture, so I put it together by trial and error.
I like those, but I want some that make me sound like a pro in a meeting. What about part and parcel?
Oh, that's a sophisticated one. Part and parcel means an essential or basic part of something that cannot be avoided. For example, making mistakes is part and parcel of the learning process.
So it means you can't have one without the other?
Exactly. If you want the parcel, the package, you have to take that part of it too.
And everyone knows pros and cons, but do people actually say it in conversation?
All the time, especially when making decisions. We need to weigh the pros and cons before we sign the contract. It sounds much more natural than saying the good things and the bad things.
Let's get a bit more emotional. I'm sick and tired of being stuck in traffic.
Careful with the tone there, Leo. But yes, sick and tired means you are completely annoyed and have no patience left for something. It's much stronger than just saying I'm bored or I'm annoyed.
It's like I'm so annoyed that I actually feel physically sick.
Right, and when you've had enough, you might decide it's now or never.
That's the classic hero moment phrase.
It is. It means you have one final opportunity to do something, and if you don't do it now, you'll never get another chance. I saw my dream job posted online, and I thought it's now or never.
Let's look at some that don't seem to make sense if you translate them literally, like by and large. What is large about it?
This one is actually old sailing slang, but today it just means generally speaking or on the whole. For instance, by and large, the project was a success. It's a great way to summarize a situation.
And one of my favorites, odds and ends. My desk is covered in them.
Odds and ends are small, unimportant things or various tasks that don't fit into one category. If you're cleaning your house, you might find a drawer full of odds and ends. Old keys, some coins, a random pen.
Or at work, I just have a few odds and ends to finish before I can leave. It sounds so native.
Let's talk about communication. When you're negotiating, you need give and take.
Like a compromise?
Precisely. It's the spirit of cooperation where both sides make concessions. A good relationship requires a lot of give and take.
And if the negotiation is taking a long time, you might have a lot of back and forth.
Yes, this describes a sequence of messages or arguments moving between two people. We had a lot of back and forth over email before we finally agreed on the price.
Okay, Emma, I want to test the listeners. I'm going to say some pairs, and you tell me if I've got the order right.
Ready?
Sound and safe.
No, it's safe and sound.
Tired and sick.
Wrong. Sick and tired.
Quiet and peace.
Close, but no, it's peace and quiet.
See, even when you know the words, the order is like a locked door. You have to learn the pattern.
That's why we call them fixed expressions. You have to memorize them as one single unit of meaning, not two separate words.
So, for everyone listening in the Fluency Lab today, how do we actually start using these without sounding like we're reading from a dictionary?
Don't try to learn 50 at once. Pick 3 that fit your life. If you're a student, trial and error is perfect. If you're a busy parent, peace and quiet is your dream.
And listen for them. Once you know what a binomial pair is, you will hear them everywhere, in podcasts, in Netflix shows, in work emails.
Exactly. Use them as sentence starters or conclusions. Instead of saying generally, try starting your next sentence with by and large.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun. We've covered a lot of ground today.
We really have. From safe and sound to give and take, these little pairs are the bread and butter of natural English.
Oh, bread and butter, another one. That means the main way you earn money or the most basic part of something.
Look at you, Leo. You're a binomial pro now.
I'm trying, Emma, I'm trying. Anyway, that's all from us today in the lab. If you found this helpful, let us know which pair is your favorite in the comments.
We love hearing from you. Go out there, practice, and remember, progress is a matter of slow and steady.
Nice one. All right, keep it real and keep it fluent. Catch you on the flip side.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.